Okay, so what you're about to hear is a audio recording, an audio diary entry on my 5th day in complete darkness. So in recent episodes on the Inner Work podcast, we talked about my dark retreat experience, spending a whole week alone in a room in absolute darkness. And I'm just going through all the recordings that I made using a small device, kind of capturing the entire experience as it was unfolding for me. And I wanted to share a small recording with you today. This was the last day in darkness when for a moment I caught myself getting so excited about the next day, about entering back into light, about driving to my children, spending time with my loved ones. And I was so overflowed with joy that all I wanted to do is to hold on to that moment. And there was this impulse in me, let's just think about tomorrow all day long. Let's just bask in this anticipation and the joy of this image, of this idea of what tomorrow will feel like. And then I caught myself. And I realized the error in that line of thinking and that line of living. And so I clicked my little recording device and I started speaking out loud and sharing my thoughts. And what you hear is Stelly, after 5 days in absolute solitude, in absolute darkness, completely alone. And as raw as can be. So I thought that moment was an important one and I wanted to share it with you. So enjoy.
It's already tomorrow. Tomorrow I get to get out of the darkness and go and visit my 2 boys. And I had this huge surge of endorphins and just like intense joy, but a really like a jolt of it, like a real, not just happiness, just like a stab into the heart full of adrenaline and love and excitement. I got so pumped. And then I noticed, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't throw away the present moment for the promise. I mean, there's nothing that speaks against being excited. But, the moment I felt that excitement, which was kind of very organic, that thought came to me very organically. I got really pumped. The moment that happened, you know what the very next thought was? The very next thought was, I should think about that more today, right? I mean, I got this massive rush of endorphins. And then I go, wow, that's a great button. Let's push that button again as many times as possible today. That'll be fun, but it won't because I'm going to miss today. Today isn't over. This moment isn't over yet. What it might want to teach me, what I might experience. I've learned so many incredible, beautiful lessons during the darkness. I have had so many magical moments. Who says it's over? It's not. I still have half the day today. I have another night, then I have another morning. Don't rush away from all of this. There might be a lot of blessings and presents for me. And it also might taint the future, might pump myself up all around a certain idea of what's going to happen tomorrow. And then I'm making tomorrow dead on arrival. It's not going to be fresh. It's not going to be alive. It's not going to be a birth that happens spontaneously. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow morning I wake up and I decide that I need one more day. Maybe tomorrow I'll get out of the darkness and the light is so intense that I need to take it easier than I think right now. And I can't just drive to my kids and party with them, right, and celebrate them. Or maybe I go drive up there and then they're not around because they weren't planning with me being there already. There's nothing against being excited about something in the future, thinking about it for a little moment and getting a little bit of a rush, like, making a small withdrawal from a exciting future event. It's not too big of a deal, I think. But when we keep making withdrawals, when we make too many withdrawals, it's not withdrawals, we're actually in debt because we really don't know the future. We kept withdrawing as if that payout is guaranteed. And then when it isn't, we're in debt. And it's not just that, even fuck what it's going to turn out. Maybe it's going to turn out good or maybe better than you thought or maybe worse. You can handle that in the present maybe. The thing you can't handle in the present is that you are throwing away the present moment. You're saying right now is not as important as thinking about what might be tomorrow. And that is heavily taxed. You're going to pay a tax on that. Every moment that you throw away, that you choose not to be present for, that you choose not to have awareness around, that you choose not to acknowledge, not to appreciate, not to celebrate, not to fully take in, you pay a tax in your mind, in your soul, in your heart, in your body. That's the bigger issue. And there's nothing you can do, no matter how great the event in the future is, to Deal with the fact that you spend all the time leading up to that future moment not being alive, not living, and missing so many blessings. Maybe missing the crucial things that you need for strength, for creativity, for openness, to then deal with that beautiful moment the right way. Don't throw away the present for the future. Don't throw away the present for the past, but definitely don't throw it away to indulge in some future event, no matter how exciting it is. And trust me, trust me, I don't remember many things being as exciting as the thought of coming out of darkness tomorrow and seeing my loved ones and seeing my children. But that's for tomorrow. That's for that moment. Now is for today, for this present moment. And this moment still has a lot to give.